Hello, welcome back to Chapter Day. Happy Tuesday. I pray you're having a good day and a good week and that you're being blessed. And if you're feeling like you're not and the week isn't going that good just yet, hang in there. It's going to get better. God is working. We just need to trust and wait after we've prayed. Okay. Today I'm reading Proverbs chapter 14 only because it's lengthy. So let's get started. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. He that walketh in his uprightness feareth the Lord, but he that is perverse in his ways despiseth him. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increase is by the strength of the ox. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. A scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin. But among the righteous there is favor. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, and the stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful. And we know this sometimes. Our hearts are heavy, but we pretend that we are okay and we are happy and lighthearted. But God knows. God knows. And the end of that mirth is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich hath many friends. And we know this. We know this for ourselves. Verse 21. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth, but he that hath mercy on the poor, happy is he. Do they not err that devise evil? But mercy and truth shall be to them that devise good. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the foolishness of fools is folly. A true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. In the multitude of people is the king's honor, but in the want of people is the destruction of the prince. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bones. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoureth him hath mercy on the poor. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous hath hope in his death. Wisdom resteth in the heart of him that hath understanding, but that which is in the midst of fools is made known. Righteousness exalteth a nation. I've heard this before. Righteousness exalteth a nation. That means if a nation is right in God's sight, it will be blessed. People love to say their country is blessed. Okay. But sin is a reproach to any people. The king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causeth shame. And that's the end of Proverbs 14. And you know, honestly, back in the times of Israel, the people would be punished on a whole. That means if there was sin in the camp, as the Bible put it, the entire camp would suffer for it. And sometimes we don't know because we are not that spiritually inclined to know exactly why some calamities come upon some nations, natural disasters, whatever it might be, political unrest. And we can only say to ourselves or ask ourselves, what is causing or has caused all of this calamity on this nation or on these nations continuously? Fighting and unrest, and like they could never stop. It's like Satan is just given control, honestly. And I know we've seen it, but from our non-spiritual minds, we may be thinking something totally different. It is spiritual warfare, people. And unless we see it as that, we are going to always be fighting, thinking it's our brethren. That's the problem. We need to be praying constantly throughout every moment of the day that we can find ourselves able to lift our hearts to God, or find some time to do so. This is a spiritual warfare from country to country, and not one is exempt. So with that said, I'm going to stop here for today. Thank you all again for listening. Remember, take your Bibles, go right ahead and get some reading in there. I cannot really see any places. Maybe when I get to Proverbs 18, I maybe can read 18 and 19 together. I could read another one today, but I'm going to leave it there for now. So until our next reading, keep on listening, because that's how our faith grows. Take care. Bye.